and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and Rakdos Midrange. We're bringing it back with the new mega mythic Bonehoard Dracosaur. This is a 3 red 5/5 flying first strike dinosaur dragon, and at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exile a land card, make a 3/1 dinosaur token. If you exile a non-land card, make a treasure. That's too much value. That's insane. And there was a time where we all would have said it dies to Doomblade, but then this card got printed named Shieldred the Apocalypse. That changed the game. Some things are so good that if they don't have the Doomblade, you just win. And that's what Shieldred did. I think that Bonehoard Dracosaur might be on the same level. Of course, 5 mana, very difficult. A little bit more than 4 makes a big difference, but look at those stats, baby. The stats: 5/5 first strike flyer. It can block a Shieldred. It doesn't draw the cards, it exiles the cards. It impulse exile thingies them, so it doesn't hurt you if the opponent has a Shieldred. It's a great way to manage against Shieldred, but we can play it in conjunction with Shieldred in Rakdos Midrange. The deck has a few other cards that we're trying out, like Breach's Eager Pillager and Molten Collapse from the new set, but for the most part, I want to see how the opponent copes with having not 4 must-kill giant monsters that take over the battlefield, but 8. So let's dive in. Let this... CGB, what about no questions? You already know what I'm going to say to that. No questions. Let the nonsense begin. Mid-range decks need to go first. Very, very much. Control decks can sometimes overcome it because they have a ton of card advantage. Mid-range decks have some. Going first, though, very, very good. You can't fall behind. And this hand has the Iron Crag. This hand is sweet. We got the new Restless Vents. It's a 2/3 red and black insect creature with menace, and when it attacks, you may discard. And if you do, draw. That's fun. We ramp. Our opponent with a Sundown Pass. What's cooking? What you got? Thalia. Gross. And I missed my land drop. Also gross. Could kill the Thalia, but we can outsize the Thalia. Let's get the rats going. I was kind of counting on the dragon to draw me some more lands. Spellbook Vendor. So already Thalia is a problem. And the opponent has Plaza, so they can protect Thalia too. Scrying to the top. Their draw is going great. We draw the land. Should we try to deal with the Thalia, or should we just run out Shieldred and make them solve that problem? Because Shieldred can run away with the game. Let's do it. I am holding back Skitter, though. If they deal with the Shieldred, I'm going to want to block and kill the Spellbook Vendor. Kamano. Ha! Ha! Spy their Thalia. Serves you right. Plazas are only white right now. I wonder if that was a miscue, but Skrelv. So we're going to run out of opportunities for Go for the Throat here. Dracosaur. It's super awkward, but it feels like we should play the Go for the Throat. If we're going to do that anyway, send the Shieldred. Maybe they'll double block it. Nope. It's a big 4 points, though. Do this before they get Skrelv off of Summoning Sickness. Lyra. Okay. Another Thalia. I guess they really like that card. They're going in with the Spellbook Vendor. I think I take that trade. The rats don't do much, but Spellbook Vendors do. Now for my next trick. Do we play a big flyer? That's very threatening. If we attack here and they double block, what happens? I kill both of them? Let's play Big Flyer. But let's not attack. Do they have a way to deal with a creature? Sheoldred came down on not quite turn, or maybe it was turn 4 when we drew the land, and hasn't been dealt with since. Not a lot of good things happen for you in Standard right now if that happens. Adeline. The first card that can trade with a Sheoldred. Spellbook Vendor. But what do you do with all that? You don't have a good attack and you're taking 4 in the air. Rawr, go dragon. Not the dragon I expected to be hitting them with when I started this video. They're down to 6. They're going to go down to 4. Harvester could take them to 3. Ah, we came here to do it. Let's do it. Bonehoard Dracosaur. First strike. Oh, they drew an Anthem effect. Now what? I mean, my rats can't block. The opponent might just go for it here. Remember, they also have a Melira. Yeah, send. Life in the red zone. Do damage. See what happens. They can use the Melira, but it won't make Adeline indestructible. It will just make it come back. And first strike is a heck of an ability. Isn't that right, Thalia? Well, they can rest their head knowing they took a chunk out of our life total. But it won't be good enough. Moving up. Well, it has a go for the throat. I suppose we keep. Restless Ridgeline. Dinos. Don't know if Florian's going to be big enough to hang with dinos. Belligerent Yearling? Well, it will be good against that. Let's see what our opponent plays. Is it a 3-mana 6/6? It is. Well, we drew Liliana, so I know exactly what we're going to do. Get 'em. What if there were no dinos? What if they went extinct?
Happy to help. Sacrifices must be.
Sad, I know. Another one. I think they have the Chomp, but it only hits creatures.
We all have things we'd rather.
Uh-huh. They discard Triumphant Chomp. Now, we'll see if they have another one, because we're going to play Florian. We're going to hope the first strike is good enough to take on that Yearling. I should have played the Iron Crag. That's what I meant to do. Talk myself out of it. Ah, they had 2 of them. Clever girl.
I'll be back.
There's the cut down we needed. Punished for not doing this when I should have. But let's do it like this. Hit the land drop. See what they can do. There was definitely a risk there that they popped me for 6, but I was willing to take that. Willing to take the risk. Okay, what do we do now? We don't have the green mana for this. We're going to need the treasure. We've got a Breaches in hand. Let's play this dragon. And cut down the yearling. When they try to chomp this, they might have a third one. It would make sense. Like, looking at the cards in their hand. Ah, that. At the beginning of combat, if you control one or more eggs, sacrifice an egg, make a 3/3. Nasty. But breaches is good against those. First strike basically nullifies their board here. Green, green, green. Okay. Here's breaches. I'm going to transform the Iron Crag. It's time. And then we could equip this and then just have a very big, hard to kill breaches. Or we could play this Raptor. Let's play the Raptor. It makes its own mana next turn that we can use to equip. So do they have another way to kill a creature? They discarded one, they used one. Ah, they're touching my creatures. I think they've got it. If they get rid of breaches, this gets a lot harder. But they go for the dragon. Yay. First strike. Ha! Yeah, read the card. It happens. It happens to us all. Ooh, the Dracosaur! 2, 3. Yeah, we can still cast it too. Breaches. That is a very big first striking pirate friend. I mean, this is really bold. But I think we can do it. Not gonna do a camp block. Let's do a treasure. Five. More dinosaurs. See, I've got pirates and dinosaurs and dragons and shieldreds. That is a very strong creature. Let's see what they discover 5 with. Their own hulking raptor. Everybody's coming. All right. 7 has trample. So that's 1, 2, 7, 10. I'm dead? I think I'm dead. I think I'm just dead. I told you it was a bold attack. I didn't see that coming. Oops. On the play, no 2-drop. Don't know what's going on with that. But these 3s are good. On the draw, I couldn't keep this. It would be too slow. Okay. Well, lucky. Better to be lucky than good. Get that Rot Priest out of here. Skrelv. Lily. Just keep creatures off the board. That's the key. Against poison, let them have nothing.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space? I'm tired of your secrets.
Letting lands go. Bold. But gotta set Lily up to kill another creature. That's nice for them. But we get their last card, and we're not infected at this point. Let's get the rats rolling. Big top deck for them. That bad, huh? Excellent. Sure. Draw lands, happy game. This is mono red. They play mono red. Ugh. I'm gonna keep saying it. New deck. So capable, so smart, so talented. This is the go for the throat because we have to watch for the Godric or the Squee. The next turn can be Iron Crag into Virtue. All right, big turn for them. Can they follow up super strong? Can they get my life total low enough that I'm forced to block next turn so that my Sheldred might trade? Adversary? Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Nice lightning strike, though. I love just sitting here watching you look at your lightning strike. Dracosaur. New card, baby. Show them what's up. You did it. Easy frenzy for the opponent. Never didn't have it. We go to 5. Really need another land there. Here's Sheldred. Dude, perfect draw. Absolutely perfect draw from our opponent. They're going to win. All cards in perfect order. Only mono red, guys. Only mono red can do it. Well, that's a hand. And I'm on the play, so I can't actually lose. It's impossible. The only chance the opponent has is to go first and curve out. I can't always play against such amazingness. Let's get the Crag down. I think ramp is a good move. I'll fight for the board in a minute. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think they'll like this. The Throne Mills, Go for the Throat, and Bitter Reunion. Those don't help you craft a captain. Carnosaur and Ward. Okay. 2 dinosaurs in graveyard. No pirates yet. Let's see what you do about this. They do run Go for the Throat. Don't let me untap with this. Opponent, you must have something. Harvester. That is a vampire. Blood token. Can't help fill that graveyard. Ooh, lands. Wow. Decadent Dragon, huh? What's the play? Let's just show some aggression. Another dino in the bin. What are that? 14 going 12, 8. Ooh, close. Take action. Now we have an equipment that can suit up for big hits. Going over the top of the captain is one way to get around all that lifelink. They hit a pirate. Blue? They do run blue. Look at all those colors. Pirate, vampire, dinosaur. Where's your merfolk? Harvester down. Probably game. What you got? Jump the Shieldred. Go to 1. Trespasser finishes the job. On the play. We will keep it. We have to draw land, but 1 land, and then we might be able to rip lands from our opponent's deck. So, in the meantime, we can kill their stuff. Oh good, Kimono, great. Bam. Nothing like some enchantment removal. In Rakdos. Scamp. And Swifty. It's a very scary Swift Spear, but Scamp is the thing that kind of does double damage in this deck, so it's the thing you actually want to kill, because they pump it with a bunch of pump spells and then sacrifice it to deal like 10 to your face. Not to mention Virtue keeps you from taking that extra point. Our draw might be too clunky to work though. Picnic Ruiner, uh-oh. That's another amplifier and we don't have a solution to it, but I guess we'll hold up removal to intimidate our opponent. Make them afraid to use all their pump spells. They probably go for it anyway, though. It is what their deck does. Or not. Giant growth in this economy? Yep. Okay. Well, we got to land. Down to 10. 2 cards in hand. Play a first striker with a monstrous rage available. Do we die? Well, if they have a ton of creatures, maybe not. I think that's just game, because when this dies I take 4, so I can't block it. If they hit me, they sacrifice it, I take 4, I'm just dead. Yeah, not even close. Hand too clunky. Decadent Dragon, you're too slow, man. It's too bad. I think it's a cool card, but you can't play it in best of 1. You just can't. Freebooter in. Dragon out. We got a Dracosaur. What do we need a Decadent Dragon for? Interesting. Let's play our tap land. Get that out of the way. No freebooter necessary yet. And into the Crag. Esper with Field of Ruin. Mill. Whatever.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. I know where to find all the answers.
Making multiple bodies is probably a good move. They don't have Sunfall mana yet. Let's freeboot. Gotta attack this Jace. What you gonna do about it, Jace?
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Going for the throw to Skitter after using the Jace on it. That's a moment of oops. Get it? This moment of oops brought to you by our opponent. Thought about transforming the Iron Crag, but we haven't been able to cast the Dracosaur yet. They run depopulate. Sure, that looks like cards. We get the treasure token, the Dracosaur. The Dracosaur. You have another go for the throat. Very weird that they chose to kill the Skitter with the go for the throat, then depopulate, and then had an edict on top of that. It's just all very bizarre behavior from them.
We can improve.
I mean, it might work out. Doesn't mean it's good. Another Jace down. Let's see if they can swing the pendulum with some kind of a play. Looks like they're just passing with no land drop. No kidding. They might put a counter on it. We'll see if they remember that the Trespasser becomes a 4/4.
I have got new moves to teach you.
All right. Yeah, they just lack for nothing, huh? But we get the ward here. Half a peril down. Let's turn it into value with Fanatical Offering. Freebooter. We don't want a double spell though. Maybe it's fine. They won't play anything on their turn anyhow. Sure. Probably doesn't matter. Interesting that they wouldn't hold that though. As long as they have an open Field of Ruin, me powering up one of my vents is a waste. Now I'm not that afraid to use it. Cut down. I have a response. Must be nice to draw that well. Let's see if we can match. We got a Liliana and a Dracosaur. That's pretty good. But the opponent smart enough to make another knight. We turn this into a 2/3. Then we have the map tokens. Interesting, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We could also just see if they can deal with the Dracosaur. But they probably can. No response, huh?
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
This has menace, yeah? Yeah.
I'm never done for good.
They have a removal spell, they get rid of Lily, which is good for them. But we're dealing, and if they have a removal spell, then they have one less for the Bonehoard Dracosaur. Deluge. They probably have to pick at least one land, if not two. Oh, yeah? Interesting. Hit him.
Don't overthink things.
They might run Edict, so let's keep up a mana. Let's keep up the vents. Wow. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, good draw. Very good draw. Get that memory deluge out of that graveyard. Drop it.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Power up. Another one? Well, if they don't get rid of the Trespasser, we at least get to eat it out of the graveyard. They need a lot of things. Booty. Plussy.
We all have things we'd rather.
Vents. Nom. Down to 7. One card remains. Probably a farewell, but that doesn't deal with Liliana. Oh. Cards in graveyard. I got 20. They can't mill me out with Jace here. We can kill something with Liliana. Let's see what they get. So they needed to draw that land off the top or the breach off the top, and I guarantee it was that they had the breach. Okay, yep, this sets them up. We need to draw removal.
May your blade strike true.
That is not removal.
One of your friends has to leave.
But the vents, maybe we can top deck it. Breaches?
See you later.
Alright, if they sweep the board, they lose their Shieldred, so let's go for it. Breaches can also keep Shieldred from blocking. If we had top decked that, I think they might have been dead. Nope, not quite dead. Oh yeah, dead. Okay, they have the end.
With friends.
All right, 9. Yes! Die! Come on. Come on. Shelly? Game. Mid-range taking out control. Hard to do in best of one. A good feather in the cap. Kill their stuff, I guess. We're on the draw, so that's what needs to happen. All right, full control deck. Great. Great. Love being on the draw with 2 Go for the Throats against control. Nothing but fun. But that's what we do here. We throw big creatures at them until one sticks. Little taunt button. Just make your play. Ooh, maps. I love maps. Maps are great. Nice nothing you did there. I'm really impressed by it. Again. Don't use the maps yet. Although, the way that resolved... See, I think what they're going to do is like board wipe. Right? You're going to Sunfall me? Celestis. Wow. Holy cow. Incredible. Vents is pretty good. Any response? Sure, it's a threat. We'll keep it. Take that. Vents, go. I think they're going to have to board wipe their way out of this. They draw a discard here, they take 2, so it's a good time for it. They do not. Just don't play any other creatures. Okay. Take 2. The trail. They're on the trail. All right. Anything else? Die. Anything? Bueller? They didn't play Wandering Emperor last turn. They didn't hold it up the turn before that. They could have in both occasions. I think we should assume that the right play is to be attacking. Seriously busting out the rope for nothing. It's great. Love that. All right. Combat. Take it. What is it? Day? They sweep the board. I guess if they depopulate. Nah, they might farewell. Farewell Sunfall, right? Would we give them another trigger? Yeah. We've got Children on board. They're gonna gain 3, they're gonna lose 2. Field of Ruin. There goes the Restless Vents. But they're doing it now? Yeah, they're probably going to wipe the board after this. Maybe. You make that play when you need 1 more mana from the fetch. Yep, there it is. Offering, excellent. Put a nice lethal threat on the board. Now I have an equipment. And they have to do this again. Celestis is getting good triggers, though. Another Sunfall, okay. See if they want to make disappear that. Or dissipate it. Nope. See if they have dissipate for this. Yep. Well, we knew that that's what they had on backup. That's how they set everything up. Let's get rid of the map. Breaches. Wish I still had the land. I guess this can also be a creature, but nah. They're down to 2 cards. Main phase, wrong play. Should have taken their Celestis loot. But still the best card they could draw. Come on, dude. Why wouldn't you do that in response? They're killing me, man. My control senses are hating this person. Come on. Figure out your plays. You should be mopping the floor with me. Just creatures, huh? Two on top. Think they'll be okay. 2 cards in hand. Interesting. All to get rid of that. Still afraid to attack. Long overdue land. 2 Sunfalls and a farewell and a farewell. Mm-hmm. 3 Sunfalls, 2 farewells gone. Where's the commentary? Not much to say. It just goes on and on and on. I mean, I guess it's a threat, so we keep it. I guess they're out of sweepers in their deck. They actually turn something into a creature. They should use it now. Okay, they don't. So we can make this unable to block. Not a great trade for them, so we accept. Drop them to 12. Probably just land in their deck now. There's plenty more counter spells in that deck, so I got to keep that in mind. How's your face? Mm-hmm. Better counter it. You gonna die? There you go. Get those life triggers, they matter. They should have done is get the creature land. Oh, they exiled graveyards earlier. They can't. Oopsie. Never didn't have it. I know I talked some smack, and it's a tick I have. I see my deck in the hands of another, and I'm like, do the thing, get the value. It's the same reason you guys comment on my videos, so don't be too hard on me. I shouldn't be too hard on McFly. Wherever you are. Get lost. Because that's the new card they played. Get it? Get lost. I told him to get lost because that's the one new card in the whole deck. Anyway, it's fine. And we are back. Post-game wraps. And those who stayed till the end, the true fans, you get a look at where the deck finished. The beginning was where we started, and that's the list that will get posted that all the little kitties go snipe. But as we're making progress, things change. And I started to move in a direction that excites me. You remember Blood Money? We started getting into some greedy freebooter fanatical offering territory for that last game, huh? Getting a little bit of the Blood Money vibes from Deadly Dispute Shambling Guest, yeah? Some of you who stayed till the end, you know where we're going with this. I expect that to be a future video. But Rakdos clearly has the power, and the Shieldred and the Bonehoard Dracosaur are so difficult for the opponent to come back from that I think that this is going to take us somewhere very, fun. So stay tuned for more absolute nonsense. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You are cool.